So Gemini, welcome to the second of your reading in the weekly towers for next week, for the 13th to the 20th here on the Astroflower. If you haven't seen the first video, go and have a look in the comments. It's going to be pinned down there, and yeah, it's going to go into basically how the elements and how the qualities have been affecting these cards. And my money is on the Ace of Pentacles, bringing us up the best connections. My second bet is on the Magician card. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Let's go on the spiritual path, Silas. So let's see what's going on with that Lovers and that Ten of Pentacles. An absolutely blinding reading for the beginning, and the Ten of Swords come out. Now, if you'd seen about the first reading, the oddball card was that Three of Swords, and I said I think it had something to do with the decision that's already been made in the past. And I think here it's sort of kind of saying you've got to let go of that thing if you want that Lover's card to really come forth and play its force in your life and introduce you maybe to a new love, or, you know, reinforce the love that you're with, you know, letting go of old way of doing things, choosing how you spend your energy, invest your emotions in the life that is around you. And the Two of Pentacles seem to be a case of here of that decision that needs to be made, connected with the Three of Swords. And if you can do that, that's what's connecting the guides of the, you know, your guides that are helping you out on your karmic path, and how the influence is coming in from the universe. And I think they're both in collusion to try and help you to move on. That's what needs to happen now. It needs to move on. You need to move on. You need to allow yourself to love again, you know. And you're going to have to be strong about it, what it seems to be. The opportunities are there. You just got to stop looking over your shoulder, and you'll soon find out that actually the sun is in front of you. She's walking away. She's walking away from something, but she's walking towards the sun. So it's the end of a cycle. But there appears to be a new one coming in. So let's see what's going on between the Ten of Pentacles, abundance, and the Magician. The Ten of Cups. I knew it was going to be an important card. If you do this, Gemini, if you make that decision and act upon it, all of a sudden you realize you're going to have a lot more space, a lot more freedom, a lot more choice, a lot more options, shall we say, rather than choice. And once you realize that and you start wishing on a star, you've got everything that is available to you to bring into you pure harmony and joy. Look at that 10 of Cups on top of the 10 of Pentacles. 10 on 10. 10 out of 10. The world is waiting for you, Gemini. That's all they are. They're waiting for you, and you have everything for it. So let's see what's going on with the Nine of Cups, how the universe is influencing your physical path. Fortune. This is a moment to go, Gemini. You're in your summer of your year. This is to do with your human rhythms, and it's just gonna, you know, the universe is really trying to egg you on. And that judgment, so it's freeing yourself, sort of, that's what I said earlier on about freeing yourself. The judgment card is you've made a call on something. And if you do make that call on something, it is sort of, reiterating what I was saying on the other side. If you make that call on something, it's going to free you up. You're going to ascend to a greater place. And this ascension has definitely got to do with success and fortune and luck coming in your way, which the universe is trying to bring you. You've got to walk away from something. 8 of Cups. This is totally straight up the street of what I explained in the first reading. And the cards are just sort of backing it up here. You know, it's fertile ground there between those two cards on your Astroflower. It's no reason why it can't be productive. And at the moment, you've got that air and water of Aquarius, which is coming through at the moment. And it's providing pretty much everything in the base of that petal. You know, so it's time to call the call and walk the walk. Stop talking the talk and walk the walk. Live life. Sorry, got a bit of a snivels going on. I told you these are going to be the most important cards, didn't I? My money was well on it, and it's clarifying, it's playing off on itself. There's a real thing. This could be a, you know, like a business set up between you and your partner. This could be, you know, starting a new passion, a physical passion, which leads on to romance, or leads on to a closer relationship with your partner at the moment. Whatever it is, you're in the driver's seat. You really are in the driving seat this week. Everything is available to you. You got the vehicle with it. It's got full energy that it needs to go forward. The only thing stopping you is that handbrake. Take it off. Make that decision. Let go of that handbrake, man. Let go. Just walk on. It'll be absolutely brilliant. Now let's tie this Magician and the 6 of Wands to that 3 of that 6 of Wands. The Magician and the 6 of Wands side. 3 of Cups. This is real union in it, and I think it might be a case of the universe is sort of saying, realise who you are. Okay, this could well be it, you know, for some of you. You know, there's many ways of turning the whole sort of things. And the universe could be sort of saying to you, you have fallen in love with yourself. That's another option there. So you fall in love with yourself, and when you do that, all of a sudden you do have options where you can actually say, I enjoy this and I don't like that. And that's part of falling in love with ourselves, making that decision of what is you don't like about yourself. So then you can concentrate on the things that you do love about yourself and heighten them. And, you know, and just be wary of the things that you don't like within yourselves. Because then you're going to attract people around you that have the same sort of feeling as you. And that's what the Magician's all about. It's doing that. It's almost a little bit like the law of attraction in a way. Once you start putting it out there, you're going to start pulling them in, Gemini. When you understand it, it's going to be great. Too many cards came out there. Okay. So let's see what's going on between the Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles, planting those seeds on the long-term plan, which is exactly what I said in part 1. You know, this Ace of Pentacles is, did I say Knight of Wands? I meant to say Knight of Pentacles, but anyway. That Ace of Wands is a long-term plan, and that backed up by the Knight of Pentacles. And it really may be a case of, and I said this in the first time around as well, it might well be a case of you're having to leave, say like you might have to move away from a town that you absolutely adore because you've got a promotion in a job of what you actually adore as well. And that could be that heartbreak moment of having to leave somewhere where you don't like, or leave a job that you loved, you know, leave a place that you just absolutely loved, and you've got to go to another place that you don't know anything about as yet, and you don't know if you're going to love it and what have you. Same thing with a job. I don't think it's leaving a partner there. It doesn't seem that way. It more seems to me that you're going to, you know, to put out love, to get love, you're going to put it out, you know. It's a give and take, but it's give that comes first in a way. And you've got to plant the seeds before you can eat the fruit. So let's just see what's running up for you. Ace of Cups. It's that journey of giving your heart over to the rest of the world, to yourself. Know your qualities within you. This is what the hermit's all about. Know where, what you like and what you don't like about yourselves. Because we all have good and bad sides. Don't try and tell me don't. Blimey. No one's going to tell me they're perfect. They'll never get away with it with me. I'm not perfect. I really am not. No one's perfect. I know everybody thinks I am. Cheeky. But, yeah. So what's coming out of you? This is the most perfect card to go with that. That Hermit, right? Look at the Hermit and look at the Hierophant, right? They're both sitting there in meditation position, which is a great thing to do. The Hermit has gone up that winding road, which I explained in one, about learning, and every step is something you learn about yourself. When you get to the top of the mountain, you'll become so conscious that you start to float off that mountain and you start raining your understanding around you. And it's not necessarily telling people, it's just doing things sometimes. And then once you understood that, you can then start teaching people about that. You may, how my journey is helped me to grow and help me to understand and everything like that, because his stairway is straight and it goes straight to a star. And now he's laughing in the sunshine because he's learnt and he's applying it, and he's applied it in his life, and now he can share it with other people. And now he can get ready to actually explore another aspect of him. Loved your reading, Gemini. Really do. I think it's a good time to realise that life should be fun, and please do. I know you're going to enjoy.